Welcome back to CSM. I'm Jillian McLean, the Student Assembly Director of Communications, and I'm here with some of the members of the National Advocacy Dinner Project Committee. And so first of all, this is Allie, Beck, Janessa, and Paige. So Allie, what is a National Advocacy Dinner?
So National Advocacy Dinners are a platform for students to get together with their classmates, other students in their region, and professionals to talk about different ways we can move our profession forward through legislation and some of the other policy issues that are currently priorities for the APTA. So you can do this in a lot of different ways. Dinner implies that you can host a dinner. We also have a lot of different schools and regions being really innovative this year, starting to plan things like happy hours, lunch and learns, potlucks. So it's just a way that you can bring your classmates together and help everyone learn more about advocacy.
So how does someone go about hosting one of these National Advocacy Dinners?
So the first thing that you have to do is decide that you want to host a dinner. After that, it's kind of up to you. When I planned my National Advocacy Dinner, I got a couple of my classmates together. We formed a committee. We enlisted the help of some of our faculty, fundraised to pay for dinner, and brought together a panel of different experts to talk about advocacy. So that's one way you can go about it, but it's really all up to you and what would resonate with you.
And then for all three of you, why did you get involved with advocacy, and how did you get involved with advocacy?
Sure, I can start. So I kind of stumbled into my first federal advocacy forum and got to hear the stories of people who had been there in the past who, through really basic things like making a phone call, were able to change a senator's mind on the therapy cap. So hearing the fact that someone who was a student like me was actually able to make a difference made me think that it wasn't bigger than me. It was something that I could do as one individual and as a student who's still really young in my profession.
That's great.
I actually got involved by Lindsay McAlonen, the SPT delegate, is one of my very dear friends, and she really encouraged me to get more involved. So that's really how I got involved, by going to a National Advocacy Dinner and learning a little bit more and just becoming more passionate about it.
I actually got involved first in the state level. I go to school in Texas, and I had some mentors help me get involved, especially in our fight for direct access there, because that is something that we still don't currently have. So getting involved there opened the door for me to see all of the other things that affect our patients, our profession, the future of how we'll be able to practice, and it's something that I've become really passionate about from there.
That's great. I know for some people advocacy might seem kind of boring, so why do you three like advocating for our profession?
I really think it's interesting just to share about our profession with, like, even at a very basic level with family and friends. A lot of times they really don't even really realize what PTs do. So just sharing the types of things, the different settings that we're in and different things we're doing. I think it's just fun to educate people about it.
Yeah, I really like that, because I think advocacy is a scary word that sounds big, but advocacy is as simple as talking to anyone around you, friends, family members, about what the profession is, what we can do, and then how we can then use that knowledge to transform our practice and make sure our patients can get the best access and care possible.
Right, I think it's really second nature to us in the clinic to be advocating for our patients for equipment that they might need, or a number of visits, or if they need to get in to see another provider. Whatever it is that you're doing to help them beyond just your plan of care. And an extension of advocating for our patients is doing so in the legislative arena and making sure that they have everything that they need to get good care. So it can be as simple as Janessa said, just talking to someone that you know about what PT is and how it can help them, and you can take it all the way to Washington, D.C. To talking with your legislators about why certain issues that are affecting our profession are important.
I think that's great, because I know I forget that advocating is as simple as talking to your family and friends about what we do, not necessarily always calling the legislature, which is great. But how does someone on the beginner levels begin to be an advocate? Maybe with you guys or just in general?
Yeah, so I mean, I think like Janessa mentioned, just starting to get comfortable talking with friends and family, or people that you meet, and the conversation comes up organically. Learn to kind of prepare your PT elevator speech, why what we do is important, why you think people should care about PT. You can do that on a daily basis, and as you get more comfortable, go from there. You can also download the APTA Action app. There's tons of information at your fingertips with that app, and the APTA makes it super easy to call your legislators or send them an email, and they'll even tell you when to do so. So these are super simple things that you can get started with today. Additionally, attending National Advocacy Dinners, planning National Advocacy Dinners, or attending your state legislative days or federal advocacy forum is a great way to get involved.
So when are the National Advocacy Dinners, the dates between them, or when you can host them?
Yeah, so we are hoping to have some National Advocacy Dinners leading up to Federal Advocacy Forum. So I think starting as early as March, correct?
March 18th through April 28th are the dates that we're hoping all of the dinners will fall within. And they'll sort of be in preparation for Federal Advocacy Forum. So if going to the Capitol to talk to your legislators sounds scary, attending a National Advocacy Dinner will certainly help prepare you to have a great hands-on learning experience with something like that. We've also started to promote the dinners as regional rather than school-based. So the first year we had 3 individual dinners across the country, and last year we had more than 25 different dinners. There were more schools participating than the number of dinners, and over 1,000 students participated in the dinners altogether, which was awesome. This year we're hoping to have even more. So if you have different programs within your area, collaborating with students from all of those programs and getting everyone kind of involved into one regional event is a great way to really help spread education and the importance of advocacy in an efficient and fun way.
Well, thank you ladies for joining me, and you guys stay tuned. We have a few more live interviews today and tomorrow.
Thanks, Jill.
Of course.